Okay, there we go. Got that all black on. Got that. I mean, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Huh?
We are pleased as always to
What?
be bringing you coverage of the National Football. Today it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
Oh, shit.
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
Now I forgot how to play with my own team. Girl, it's only
Play action
you.
now. Here's Mayfield. He completes it right side to White. And able to break
Have
one
it
tackle,
your
but then
way.
quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that will bring up second down. Now Mayfield. It's caught by Mike Evans. And Evans will have a Bucks first down as the tackle made up near the 35. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Mayfield off the play fake. Looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Clark Phillips has got it. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL.
Darnell Mooney.
We just saw one example right there. Now London motioning left. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Oh, no way. That just went like that. That's crazy.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And the Bucs will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in his handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing.
doing something good.
But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level, and sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely
fucked up. I should have seen that coming.
He slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Won't you come closer?
Mayfield on 1st down.
Oh, we'll take that.
Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. picked off by A.J. Terrell. And they finally put an end to this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37.
Copy link.
For a team who came in here on a healthy winning streak, we're seeing some uncharacteristically bad play thus far. And that streak is definitely in jeopardy if this offense keeps giving the ball away and can't mount a few drives of their own.
Mooney, the motion man right. Now a first carry here for Robinson. And he'll get it inside the 35. Well, this defense for the Bucs, they were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
And how'd you like to be the quarterback reviewing the game tape from last week and seeing this defense on the spot on almost every snap? If the ball was in the air, they took it away. If the ball was pop free, they picked it up. 5 takeaways in last week's game.
Professor. Don't know me.
On play action, they'll throw. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And that's how you shake off the
I didn't throw a
interception.
duck like a motherfucker.
Another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
Mooney, the motion man right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
First down marker at the 5. It's 2nd and goal. They'll drop to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons.
Fucking goal, nigga.
Darnell Mooney, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor, maybe break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be
Fucking lock up, man.
Whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
A first down throw for Mayfield. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. White running to the left. And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43. You talk about this Falcon defense. They sit at number 20 in the NFL right now against the run.
One thing players always tell us is that they never really pay attention to
Okay,
numbers.
buddy?
I don't believe them for a second. They know where they rank, okay? They're not quite at the top, but they're far from the bottom. But let's face it, they want to move up. In order to do that, they've got to look at each other and make sure everyone's taking care of their assignments in order to play the run better.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. And
Foot lock up.
Incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check
It's so deep,
and force a punting situation.
A fourth down. Here's Jay Camarda on to punt for the Bucs. Avery Williams deep for Atlanta.
Ready for
And
bed.
he was
Fuck
called
it.
on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. This is taken around the 12. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And it will be Falcon football. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they came into play here off 2 straight victories. They're back to 500 on the year. But, Charles, is this little mini run coming too late to salvage their season?
Well, they definitely dug themselves a hole, and it leaves them needing to play almost perfect football from here on out. But I do believe they think that they've got this thing turned around, and they are capable of...
And now off to the races down the right side.
Let's go, boy. Trying to be a GOAT. Get that superstar.
It's a big play there for Atlanta.
That boy hustling for that
After
superstar.
1-7-0 on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw.
Oh, man.
And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to
Kairos.
force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes.
Kairos.
The best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
They'll look to throw again.
Oh, man. Come on, y'all.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
Koo knocks this one through the post. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Koo just hit the field goal. Now he kicks off. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Now a give up the middle. This is White, and he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. That's out wide for Palmer. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. Mayfield on play action. Airing this one out for Evans. And Mayfield again with the interception, his 3rd. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
What's up, buddy?
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense.
Yep.
Run what
Put
you
your
do
foot on the
best.
gas.
Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. This one into the hands of Pitts. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. They'll look to throw.
Ah, Mooney can't drop that. It's going to be great.
A little too good there, and it's 2nd down. The Falcons at 500 hit 6-6, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he gets it down to the 32. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And now an audible here into something else. Back to throw again. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Well, forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. Oh, and that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass going to turn into a loss. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, no.
And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Levante David.
Levante David is not like that, Lord.
He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Well, I mean, it hadn't been a picture-perfect first half for this defense to this point, but that's a big play to get them right back in the ballgame.
And I think that changes their mind frame. Now they're saying to themselves, hey, we're still in this. And even though our offense hasn't done anything, we've had our troubles on our own right, we still made a play right there that could change the course of this game. Great job delivering.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Carl, you okay, buddy?
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. The last time, everything looked pretty good except that final play on the pick 6, and now they've got to come right back out here, Charles, and try to pick up the pieces and get things going again.
Yeah, certainly seems dire, doesn't it? But there is a silver lining, and it is hard to see so soon after that touchdown. But the game plan was definitely working. They were generating offense, had the ball beyond midfield, getting wins on each down against the defense. So they are moving it well. They just have to hang on to it.
Hey, as you said, though, probably tough to remember those good things on that last drive when it ended like it did. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Joe Tryon-Shoyinka showcasing the pass rush. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7 our score. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And taken at the 46. We'll call that a 41-yard punt. The net a little greater, though, following a loss on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the 4th quarter. But you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
Mayfield now from the 50. And that is incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Going to the air again with Mayfield. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before
Caro.
That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. Play fake. Mayfield. He'll get that out to the flat to White. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's 2nd down.
I can't believe almost.
To throw, Mayfield.
Oh, let's go, AJ.
For the 4th time today. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point.
I needed that pick 6, baby. That's good shit. Without you in it, without you in it.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. but it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. That often runs you into a penalty.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 12-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. From the shotgun, it's
Oh,
Mayfield. And this is caught by Evans. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Well, there's no disputing. He's made some poor throws in this first half, but this was a good one. And you can bet this is an offense that isn't going to pull back. They believe in what he can do. So all you can do is look forward, and they pick up a first down.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. He may go. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it. And that's
get
something
up.
that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Darnell Mooney as the first half is winding down. And the Falcons will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Somebody help! He's trapped in the car! I gotta go. He's boiling in there. What's going on? There's a kid in the car.
I want us all to make Adam Silver and the NBA aware that the people want to play. 1 through 16 seeded. We need a 1 through 16. We need everybody to play 3 times.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final play of the half, Mayfield. Airing this one out for Evans. That is incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. From out of his end zone, it's Avery Williams. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly,
touchdown, Falcons! Bijan Robinson with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They blitzed defensively there, but he was able to slip through that first layer, and then he was gone.
I think they won the leverage game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz coming. That got to him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly and found not just a crease, a gigantic hole. And off he goes, and he's still going all the way to the end zone.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. First down, Mayfield. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Mayfield off the play fake. Gets the check down throw to White. Call it a gain of a yard, and it'll be second down. Going right side is White. Fights loose. And he'll get about 3 up close to the 35.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 44-yard line. First down, here's White. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And they're going to speed things up here. On 2nd down, they'll run with White. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first. They go play action. Mayfield. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 13-yard line.
Hell no. This shit been over. It's 31-7.
Here's Mayfield.
Smith.
Looking in zone,
Yeah.
but it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying
I'm just running up the score. I need one more touchdown for my nigga to get his
that the
superstar.
early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
2nd and 10. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
3rd down and 13. Mayfield looks to throw.
Yeah.
And by goodness, another interception. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it, Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
with the Eagles?
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. Now a throw here to his running back. And some room to work. And they work
they hold me.
the 45. 33 yards that time.
Everything's been going right here in this one.
My nigga B-Zone was about to get gone.
And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
Mooney, the motion man right. And he'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. Darnell Mooney. He's to the 10.
Let's go, Darnell. Get you a superstar, boy.
Darnell Mooney with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7.
I gotta make sure my nigga receiving Darnell Mooney. Just in case I got the 3 tutty. Boy, Mooney was getting active.
And the Falcons have opened the lead up to 30. Koo for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, it's...
Touchdown! Cade Otton, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs are able to cut into that deficit.
Everyone felt like this game was over, but to be able to stay in it, put together a drive, score a touchdown, that's got to be a positive for them.
McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And the lead is down to 24. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Robinson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
2nd and 5.
Almost threw a pick.
Nearly intercepted, but it's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. Before they can get the punt away whistles, we've come back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter.
Ty, you still on Warzone? I'll get a couple more in after this.
42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. That 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the 4th quarter. Just haven't been as sharp in this one. Evans comes in motion right. Mayfield on first down. He completes it to Evans. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Mayfield to throw it. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he gets well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A first down throw for Mayfield. And there's a short one taken in by Otten. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it 2nd down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. Over the middle, complete. It's Evans. And Evans will have a Bucs first down as he'll be brought down just outside the red zone. Mark him at the 21. Throwing, Mayfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. These two teams, they met in Tampa earlier in the year with the Bucs prevailing in that one. So a win here in Atlanta would give them the season sweep. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll try the right side here with White.
Good tackle, boy.
Running as he'll be close to a first down at the Falcons' 14. The offense on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He's got his target. That's complete. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Carl. Hey, don't do that. Oh, bro. Carl, your mom says stop.
So up comes Mayfield as his guys will go for 2. They'll try
Oh, yeah? Why do you do that?
Because, no, Mama,
and unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
You want to push me?
Throw it in for 2 from the
Why?
2. Let me ask you, as a former DB,
Okay.
what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your hands on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone.
Damn, my nigga ran right past the ball. It was crazy. He ain't said nothing yet, so I guess I'm going to 8. Yeah. Well, I think this is old rain. No, it ain't raining no more.
Now Mayfield. Looking
Oh,
for Godwin, and he's got him complete. He will go out
okay.
right near the 35-yard line. That's
Uh-uh.
good for a
Not
Buccaneer
right at the
first to
moment.
pickup of 12 yards. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
And this one caught downfield by Evans. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. That one goes for 30 yards.
To get back in this ball game, big plays are going to be necessary. And here's one right on cue. Coming up with 3 scores here in the 4th is not going to be an easy task. But that's good work there to bite off a chunk of yards.
Mayfield. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Cade Otton with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Bucs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you'd kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit.
House. Calm down, buddy. It's time for you to go to bed, my
And a
boy.
good job
You're
here by
doing
the
a lot right
Falcons. Their
now.
hands team able to recover.
Yeah.
Well, 4th quarter, they
Yeah.
felt like
Y'all
they
niggas
needed the football
tweaking.
back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down. Slot man moves right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. He's across midfield. Down the sideline he goes. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A gain of 37. So that one just a little touch pass, but it paid off quite handsomely.
Yeah, and let's face it, the quarterback loves it because it pads his stats as a completed pass for nice yardage downfield. But I like the way they get the receipt.
Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Falcons are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Koo able to connect on the extra point.
I wasn't even trying to run the score up on bro, but he scored 21 straight. So I had to do something.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Are you tied to
The
the
Bucs
tree?
offense set to begin their next possession. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but
Give me that.
self-inflicted wounds.
Oh, he caught that shit? It's crazy.
You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Mayfield now. He'll get that out to the flat to White. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. From their own 40 to the other 40. The gain of 20 leads to 1st and 10. To throw, Mayfield. Evans has it left side. Touchdown. Mike Evans with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Buccaneers get a bit closer.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Now it looks like he'll throw here. They try to set up the screen. Oh, nearly disaster. But it's incomplete. Not much chance of that working. Almost intercepted. It's 2nd down. Really solid coverage from the current NFC Defensive Player of the Week. Also had an interception in that game a week ago.
And it was fun to watch him in practice this week, wasn't it? To see how he understands spacing and when the ball's arriving, which hand to put out in front to try and knock it away. And he just exhibited it on that play.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Here's Bradley Pinion now as he's on to punt for Atlanta. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. This is 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw. Over the
baby.
Finds Godwin complete. And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
Hold on.
Remain, but they've got to score quick.
Carl.
Mayfield.
HRP.
Quick throw there is incomplete.
Carl.
Let's face it, this defense has had to share struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind
Oh, y'all still
Who's
who's that, B?
2-minute drill.
Who out,
Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
who out there? Who out there in the streets?
I'm about to be, hold on.
Hey, you were saying that before I played my battle games. So shut up.
Nigga, we still playing.
Throw right side.
And bro making a comeback too. That's what's crazy.
You know how to put hands on the NFC, nigga.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts.
How y'all got the Rams out there doing what he doing out there, man? Put that shit in the wraps. Put that shit in the box. We'll be boxed up when I be out here in these streets, man. It's crazy. Exit out that fucking game, boy.
Here
we
go.
Party leader.
1st and goal.
I can kick people out the goddamn party.
Fuck out of
disappointing,
here,
but a penalty
nigga.
flag is down in the
Nigga.
backfield.
And I'm
Let's get
accepting
the
the
call.
penalty, nigga. Slap that
They get
nigga.
Tristan Wirfs, first-round pick in 2020.
Okay, that nigga the dum Diddy. You feel me? You feel me?
Uh-uh.
You feel it, little bro?
Feel you.
A terrible spot for
Little
a
bro, you
holding
feel that?
call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal.
Little bro, you feel that?
And for
I don't
Mayfield,
even
this
know
could
who the
be a
fuck
free
this
play.
is playing in
What?
on my team right
Looking for
now.
Godwin again, and he's got him once
Bring it
more.
back, nigga.
And he takes it into the end zone across the
Offside
chalk.
is
Now there is a
crazy.
flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
Play trios.
Yeah, baby.
So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. Now Mayfield. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. So still a little work to do here, but they got the much-needed conversion.
So they got that taken care of. Now you would assume onside kick in order to try and get the ball back again, in order to try and kick at least a tying field goal.
So there is still time, a little over 50 seconds to go, but this becomes a critical onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. Oh, and that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. Well, they tried to catch him by surprise, I think, there with that little pop pass on 3rd down, but no luck.
You're right about no luck, but I did like the idea. I like the thought process. Make an unconventional call on 3rd down sometimes. It can pop big. In this case, it didn't.
They put up their goal at the beginning of the season, and that was to win 7 games, and now they've accomplished that mission.
And congrats.
How you do the finishing move? Wow, I just stole the copier. It's got me the copier. Yeah. I'm about to get what?